Champaign, Illinois, where the fans have come out to support their team and the energy's mounting in anticipation of this game. This is a great day for football, and we're anxious to get this game underway between the Miami Hurricanes and the Fighting Illini of Illinois. And here comes the Fighting Illini. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit here, ready and excited to bring you what appears to be another great gridiron matchup. The Fighting Illini are looking for an upset in this one, but, Kirk, I just don't see that happening.
Well, I agree with you. I don't think this one will be close at all. Illinois has spent all week trying to figure out how they're going to slow this running back down. Well, Lee, in my opinion, they could have spent all year. It still won't matter. He's going to have a big day and a big win.
Kirk, I agree with you 100%. Miami is going to come in here and pound the ball right at this defense. And when they're done with that, Kirk, they're going to pound them and pound them and pound them even more.
We're hoping for a great game. Guys, let's get down on the field. The team captains are ready for the coin toss. Illinois has the ball teed up, and we're ready for kickoff. He hits a booming kick. Number 3 fields it in the end zone. They'll go to work at the 20. Miami lines up in a double tight set. Jackson hands it off. And down he goes. The running back gives them 6 on the ground.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4. Ball on the 26. Miami sets up in the I. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Got him. And he's brought down. Good catch. And can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Jackson is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Lets it go. And it's caught. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line. And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had their eyes on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
Second and 9. Ball on the 40. Miami comes out in the shotgun. He drops back. He steps up across the middle. Complete. And down he goes at the 26. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
It's first and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Canes line up in an I formation. He'll get the call again. And he's taken down at the 23-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 23. 2 tight end set. Again, he'll get the call. And down he goes. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 21. Jackson lines up in the shotgun. Jackson back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And it's incomplete. They got some good pressure on him there.
Yeah, but don't forget the fact that nobody was open. That was good coverage, too.
Number 33 lines up for the field goal. He gets it up. And he got it.
The kick is good.
Miami is ready to kick it away.
Williams back deep to return.
Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Williams fields at the goal line. They'll set up shop at the 28. Number 26, the lone back. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. That'll be a pickup of a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9. Ball on their own 29. Miami brings in the nickel here. Thompson back to throw. Picks it off. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab the interception.
This guy's got potential. I'll tell you what, if he keeps it up, you might see him playing on Sundays.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Jackson with 3 wide receivers. Drops back. Steps up. He's in trouble. Throws it to the outside. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Miami lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Looks with the throw. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 29. They come out in a nickel. Jackson set to go to the air. And it falls incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
Number 33 lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. It's up. No good. He missed it to the right. It's first and 10. Ball on the 29. Thompson comes to the line with 3 wide. He'll throw on first down. Got it. And down he goes at the 46-yard line.
That was a laser, Kirk. This guy has a huge arm.
Yeah, it's like he's throwing darts, but it's coming at about 86 miles an hour.
First and 10. Ball on their own 46. Miami brings in their nickel package. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. Incomplete. And the tight end couldn't manage to hold on to that one.
Intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Illinois in a 4-wide set. Here's the option. They'll drop him for a loss. Good play by the defense to break up the option before it could get started.
I'll tell you what, the quarterback has to be more decisive than that. Either get it to the back on the outside or take the ball, find a seam, and cut it upfield.
It's third down and 13 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Thompson lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He lets it go. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
It's fourth down, and the punt team lines up. It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 2 signals for a fair catch. What should we expect to see out of this offense now?
The last time they had the football, they had a great drive, but they just missed the field goal. I want to see if the defense has fixed the holes so they won't allow another big drive right here.
They'll get the ball here at the 20. The Canes go with the I formation. Nice play fake. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Illini line up with 6 defensive backs. He's going right. Incomplete pass. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20. Illinois puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Jackson steps back to pass. Almost intercepted. Not a good series there throwing the ball. 3 and out, and they were all incompletions. And the punt team will come out. It's fourth down. Number 39 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 6 fields it at the 34. So he got a little on that return.
Well, Brad, early it looked like there was an opening there, but the seam closed quickly.
Kirk, you never listen to me. I've been telling you about that awesome team speed all day long. Aren't you going to listen to me?
They'll take over at the 40. Illinois comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. He steps up. He's looking. He'll dump this one off. He's got the fullback. Moss with a takedown. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, gave a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Illini come out in the ace formation. Thompson drops to throw. Steps up. He's looking for his man. And it falls incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. Third and 8. Ball on the 42. The Fighting Illini set up in the gun. Thompson back to pass. Complete. Doesn't get enough for the first down.
Yeah, nice job of making a few yards, but they got to be disappointed they didn't make the first down.
Number 13, back to punt.
Back to punt. Number 2, back to return.
Number 13 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 2 calls for the fair catch. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Miami goes with the ace set here. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. Got his man, and he's taken down. And the defense got burned on the blitz that time.
24 on the play.
After a quarter of play, our score is Miami 3, Illinois nothing. First and 10. Ball on the 44. They line up in a double tight set. They'll throw on first down. Throws this one out to the left. And down he goes at the 48-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
Yeah, and this is a play that we saw in practice the other day over and over again.
And as a coach, you like it when all that practice pays off and your players execute in the game like they did all week in practice. Good job.
It's second down and 2 to go. Ball right around midfield. 2 tight end set. Jackson drops back. He steps up, looking, throws it out there, and it's caught. And he's taken down at the 47-yard line. They didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Third down and a yard. Ball right around midfield. Miami comes out with an I formation. They'll throw for the first. He passes it. And down he goes. First down on the reception.
That was a nice play there. They knew exactly how much they needed for a first down, and they didn't try to do anything dangerous or sneaky out there.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Canes come out in the ace formation. They get it out there on the toss. Throws. And he's taken down at the 36-yard line. So they pick up a couple on the gadget play, but we usually see those plays go for bigger gains than that. It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Hurricanes line up in an I formation. Jackson with a nice play fake, and he just gets rid of it. There was a lot of pressure on the quarterback there.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's why his pass was off.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 36. Number 32 lines up in the deep back, I formation. No one open, so he's going to run. And down he goes. They try to play a little power football there.
Yeah, but they got outpowered.
They need a conversion here. Now will he throw or scramble for the first? Steps up. Incomplete pass. Well, they'll turn it over on downs. Did they have to go for it there?
Well, sometimes you got to take your chances. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
They'll set up shop at the 34. One-man backfield. Thompson will hand it off. Makes a move. And he's taken down at the 37. 3-yard gain by the running back. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 37. Thompson is back in the gun. Thompson steps back to pass. Looks, wants to throw outside. Finds his receiver. How about that pass, Kirk?
You know, guys, one of the things often overlooked in college football is the relationship between a quarterback and his receiver. Here, you can see that these two are definitely on the same page.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. Thompson with 4 wide receivers. Thompson on first down. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 48 from the gun. Thompson still has it. He's looking. He's rolling right. Got him again. And they tackle him. The quarterback broke down the coverage on that one. First down.
You drop back the pass and see zone. It's a matter of you and the receiver getting on the right page and finding the right window to put the ball through.
Hey, Kirk, that's probably what you did playing in the backyard, right? But you broke a lot of windows, I bet you.
Miami brings in the nickel here. Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. And he threw the ball into coverage.
Man, I tell you, he's lucky that defense didn't come away with that one. Whew.
The Illini come out in a shotgun. Thompson set to go to the air. Under pressure. And he can't get away from the pressure. They put the pressure on, and it paid off.
Well, his protection just simply broke down, and if that continues, this quarterback's going to have a long day.
That brings up 3rd and goal. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Thompson has 4 receivers lined up here. Steps up in the pocket. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Fourth and goal. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Number 13 is lined up for the kick.
Lined up for the field goal.
He gets it up. And it splits the uprights. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it deep. Number 34 fields it in the end zone. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. Number 32 is the single setback. Spin move. He's hit and got away. And down he goes. Miami calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. The Canes line up in an I formation. He drops back. He steps up, throws short. Complete. He fired that ball in there.
Yeah, good execution there. Nice job of getting the first down on that pass.
First and 10. Ball on their own 33. The Hurricanes set up in the gun. Jackson on first down. Incomplete. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Miami lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. And it's incomplete. Third and 10. Ball on the 33. Jackson with 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. He's under pressure. It falls incomplete. Kirky just let that one get away from him.
Yeah, and you can see he wants that one back. That's a throw this guy can make in his sleep.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. Number 6 takes it at the 20, heads a tackler.
He almost broke it there.
Like you said, Coach, one more block, and that could have been 6.
They'll get the ball here at the 30.
At the 30-yard line. First and 10.
They come out with 4 wide out. He drops back, steps up, and he's hit as he throws. He's right there for the interception. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the ball game.
And that's 2 more than the quarterback wanted to throw. Now he's got to go back out there and play smarter football when the offense takes the field again.
You're right, Coach. The quarterback has to be able to put that out of his mind and act like it never happened.
Which one? First or second interception?
I say both.
Illinois lines up with 5 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. He's going left. And now he's got room to run. He's all the way. Touchdown. And they got burned deep on that one, my friend.
I'll tell you what, my friend, that quarterback has a killer instinct. He saw a hole in the defense and immediately he attacked it.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Miami 10, Illinois 3. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And they'll be returning this one. Number 6 fields it at the 2. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. They'll take over at the 18.
First and 10.
The Illini come out in a shotgun. Thompson to the air on first down.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 84, the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Thompson drops back, steps up in the pocket. The wideout catches it out of bounds.
Yeah, the ruling here is that you got to have possession of the football and at least 1 foot in bounds. You can see that he didn't get a foot in, and that's a good call.
It's third down and 10. Ball on their own 18. Illinois lines up in a goal line set. Here's the give. And he's taken down at the 23. Miami takes a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. Illinois ready to punt this one away.
Number 2, back to return.
Number 13 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 2 fields at the 29. He made some nice moves on that return.
Yeah, but too many, Brad. Boy, he'd love to have another chance at that one. The field is wide open for a score.
They'll go to work at the 40-yard line. The Cane set up in the gun. Back to pass, under heavy pressure. And that one's fallen incomplete. It looks like he overthrew him on that one.
I'll tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that one too quickly, Kirk.
Well, Coach, you're right. They need to work on their timing a little bit more.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 40. Jackson has 4 receivers lined up here. He drops back. He's going right. Incomplete pass. What happened there, Kirk?
Well, as a quarterback, you usually want to put the ball in front of the receiver so he can catch it in stride. Here he just put it a little bit too far in front.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 40-yard line. Miami lines up in a shotgun set. Jackson back to pass. Looking. There's a missed tackle. Pressure coming. Fires. Off his hands. Incomplete. Well, again, they can't hook up, and it'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 6 fields it at the 13.
Now, the reason why that's a good opportunity for the returner to run it back is because of the pressure up front. When there's pressure, the punt protection team always blocks a little longer, and they don't get down the field as fast.
They'll start this drive at the 24. The Canes bring in their dime package. He jukes him. He spins around, and down he goes. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Miami 10, Illinois 3. And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Number 6, back 8 to return.
Kicks it off. Williams fields at the goal line. He tries to spin. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Clipping on the receiving team. Half the distance from the spot.
So
of the
they'll
foul.
move back
First down.
after that costly penalty, and they'll have to try to get that yardage back here. First and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Number 26, alone in the backfield. Thompson hands it off, and he's taken down. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 15. Illinois comes out in the shotgun. Option to the right. Got an opening at the 40. He's all the way down to the 49. What an impressive run that was.
Not only was this a big run, but that may have taken a little bit of steam out of the defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 49. The Illini come out in the shotgun. Thompson options out to the left. And they got him for a loss. Nowhere to go there on the quarterback keeper.
On the play.
Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 47-yard line. The Fighting Illini set up in the gun. Thompson will throw. No, they're going to hand it off. And down he goes. The halfback picks up maybe 5 yards on the draw play.
Gain on the play.
It's third down and 7 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Illini line up with 4 wideouts. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Finds a man. They convert on 3rd and long, guys.
With the offense coming through in a big way that time. How about the timing on that route, Coach?
Yeah, Kirk, the quarterback was able to throw to a spot, and the receiver was there to catch it for a first and 10. Nice play.
First and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Fighting Illini come out in a bunch formation. Back to pass. Short toss. And it's caught. And he's taken down at the 38-yard line. The defense is all over that pass.
Like glue. I'm telling you, this defense is tough.
It's second down and 9 to go. This is the 7th play of this drive. Illinois comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. And they hit him in the backfield.
Makes the stop.
He didn't really have a chance on that play.
Boy, guys, how about the defense on this play? They sniffed that play out from the start.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Illinois comes out with two tight ends. He drops back. Steps up. Wants to throw outside. Complete. And down he goes at the 34. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
4th and 5. Ball on the 34-yard line.
And this will be a very long field goal attempt. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And it is good. He hit that one from way out there.
Oh, man, that was a beautiful kick.
Number 13 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 34 and number 3 set to return. Number 3 fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll set up shop at the 20.
20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Miami comes out with an I formation. Jackson drops to throw. He goes downtown. They call it out of bounds. No catch.
Good call by the official. The receiver made a tremendous catch here, but you can see clearly he didn't have possession of the football when he was in bounds.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 20. Number 32 lines up in a deep back. I formation. Jackson back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. And it's caught. And he's taken down at the 43. A nice looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Miami sets up in the I. They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up. He's looking down the middle. Got it to his receiver. And he's all the way down to the 19. What do you think of that catch, Coach?
This game's got its highs and lows, but one of the highs has got to be the play of this kid. He could play for my team any day.
1st and 10. Ball on the 19. Ace backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. Here they come. Complete. Williams brings him down. And they were stopped for a minimal gain on the play.
That was a sensational effort by the defense. They were all over that pass.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Hurricanes go with the I formation. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Picked off in the end zone. He's made better throws than that, and they lose a possible chance at some points.
Yeah, but don't forget, this guy's still a young quarterback. He's still learning the position. I'm sure he'll learn from this mistake and now know what to do the next time he's out there in a similar situation.
Yeah, for all those people watching at home, remember, Kirk was a quarterback in college. So if you're wondering why he's so easy on the kid, well, you take it easy because you were recruited.
The Illini with 4 receivers with the spin, and down he goes at the 28. 8 yards on the pickup. Second and 2. Ball on the 28. They line up with trips to the left. On the ground, left side. They'll drop him for a loss. Kirk, they really had nothing going on that run.
I'll tell you what, Brad, it's almost like he ran into a brick wall on that play.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Miami 10, Illinois 6. Third and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 28. Thompson will hand it off. And he's taken down at the 31-yard line. Pretty good push on that run, Coach.
Boy, Brad, you're exactly right. That was an excellent push there. Get past that first down line.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Illini line up with 2 tight ends. Thompson hands it off, and down he goes. Gain of less than a yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 32. Miami brings in their nickel package. Uh-oh, high snap. Steps up. He's under pressure. Got it. And he's taken down. And that was a big pass play. It's first and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Thompson will hand it off. Moss with a takedown. Gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Miami brings in the nickel here. He's gobbled up in the backfield. And they snuffed out the quarterback draw there.
And there was absolutely no place for that quarterback to run on that play. Good job by this defense.
The offense faces another third down as they line it up. Bunch formation, drops back to pass. Across the middle. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. There was not a soul open there.
He threw into double coverage because it was an obvious passing down, and the defense knew the pass was coming.
4th and 5. Ball on the 49-yard line.
No question here. They're going to go. Back to pass. Throws to the middle. Got it. And down he goes. First down. Can you believe it?
Brad, I can't. That was an incredible pass and catch. I'm still catching my breath.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. Thompson steps back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Under heavy pressure. And they got him. They came after him hard there.
Yeah, they sure did. And Lee, I think the quarterback felt that pressure coming from every direction.
Kirk, as I've always said, the best way to keep the pressure down and to help the quarterback is to run screens and draws.
It's second down now and 13 to go. And this is the 11th play of the current drive. Thompson with 4 wide receivers. Throws this one out to the left. And got it complete. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good game.
Boy, he's throwing the football with some pop, isn't he, Coach?
Hey, if he's not careful, he's going to break his receiver's fingers.
First and 10. This is the 12th play of this drive. Miami brings in their nickel package. Thompson to the air on first down. He steps up. Got it to his receiver. Good yardage that time on the pass.
The thing that makes this play work is the quarterback. He throws this thing right in there. What an arm this quarterback's got.
It's 2nd down and 1 to go. Ball on the 16. Illinois lines up in a bunch formation. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Good job there by the defense. They brought the blitz that time and made it difficult for the linemen up front to pick everybody up.
Another 4th down facing this offense, but they did convert earlier this drive. Look for a run right out of the gut, and he's taken down. The defense keeps him in it. They convert once again on 4th down.
Give credit to this offense. They are determined to march this football down the field. They just need to avoid taking 4 downs all the time to get a first.
1st and 10, and this is the 16th play of the drive. They come out with a big set. Thompson set to go to the air. Throws it to the outside. And down he goes at the 3. And a nice pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
Congratulations to our players of the game. Brought to you by Old Spice. They've got about 100 tight ends in there for this goal line play. Touchdown, Illinois! Well, he didn't have far to go on that one.
Well, Brad, when you get inside the 5-yard line, you have to rely on the offensive line and great execution. That's exactly what they did right there.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over a minute to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, Illinois 13, Miami 10. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off. Number 34 fields it in the end zone. I'm sure the coach has talked to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Trips right. Jackson drops to throw. Throws to the middle. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20. Number 32 is the deep back as they line up in the I. He drops back. Steps up. Throws this one out to the left. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Miami comes out in the shotgun. Jackson drops back across the middle, and he pulls it down. And he's taken down at the 33-yard line. Miami calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33. The Fighting Illini line up in a nickel back. Jackson back to pass. And it falls incomplete.
On the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Canes line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Under pressure. Steps up in the pocket. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Hurricanes are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. The offense faces another 3rd down here as they line up. The Canes line up in an I formation. Back to pass. He steps up. Here comes the pressure. Was that the same pass play again?
If it wasn't, it sure looked like it.
Number 1 on the cover.
Look for them to go to the air here. He drops back, rolls right. He's under some heat. Almost intercepted. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
27-yard line. 1st and 10.
And they'll play it safe and take a knee. And he takes a knee. Miami takes a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. Second down and 12. Ball on the 29-yard line. Illinois is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. And he'll just kneel it here. It's 3rd down and 14 to go. Ball on the 31. Illinois will kneel on it here as they count the seconds down. And he takes a knee. And this one's all wrapped up. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
Well, this one had me on the edge of my seat all game long. Illinois really got all they asked for and more in this contest. Great job by both teams.
And we thank you kindly for participating in NCAA Football 2004. Our final tally in this game, Illinois 13, Miami 10. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off. Until next time, so long, everybody.